Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. Can you believe it's only 2 weeks till Christmas? I can't believe it. It is 7 p.m. Eastern time and welcome everybody. I was a couple minutes late getting started. I usually try to turn it on about 10 minutes early so you guys can get on here and start chatting with each other, but I was sitting here just messing around, and all of a sudden I look, and it was like 5 till, and I said, "What?" Because I swear I looked at the clock like 5 minutes earlier, and it was 6:30, and I was like, "Oh, I got plenty of time." So I got up and went and got a drink and went to the bathroom, and I started doing some stuff, and all of a sudden I looked at the clock again. It said 6:55. I said, "Oh my goodness!" So I hopped on real quick and got ready, and I was like, "Whoo!" Just made it. So, we are making the floating circle card today, and we're going to make 3 of them. And the original card ideas came from Michelle Moore. So she sent me these cards in the birthday card contest, and I loved them. And so then she sent me this pack of, well, it said mirror card paper, but only the front piece was the mirror card paper. So we actually had some paper kind of like this in a pack. I think it was called Rose Gold. And I think it was maybe a year or 2 ago where we had the kind of pinkish gold toned shiny cardstock that's like the gold and the silver. And I tried to find mine. I thought I still had some left, but I couldn't find it. But it was this shiny, I don't know if you can tell really, but it is shiny. So you need some shiny paper. So I used for today the one that she gave me, which was the pink one. And then I also used gold for the background. So normally when people do this, they use the acetate. And let me show you what happened. I tried to use acetate too. So this is the first one I did, and I put it through the die cutting machine, and I put it through like 4 times, and it wouldn't come out. And then I put a shim under it, a cardstock shim. Then I put 2 pieces of cardstock, and I still couldn't get it to come out. So it's like kind of half out. Part of it is out. But then I had done another one, so I tried it with that one. And again, did the shims, and I could not get it to come out. So I said, okay, we're not using acetate today. So I don't know if there's a trick to it other than using the shims, but I could not get it to come out with the acetate. So that's when I switched, because I was going to do one with the pink paper and then one with the acetate, but I switched to the gold cardstock. So this is just gold in the background. The just Stampin' Up! Gold cardstock. So that works good. You could use silver or any of the metallic ones that we have. Let me say hello to everybody because I forgot. I'm just not thinking today. Hey, Diane. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Myra. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Carol. Hey, Karen. Hey, Bill. How you feeling, buddy? I hope you're doing good today. Hey, Renee. Hey, Robin. Staying warm. We are staying warm here because we had 70 degrees, I think, yesterday and 65 today. It was really warm out, but I'm freezing because, at night it's been getting really cold. Like, well, it was getting in the 20s. Now, the last couple nights, it's been 40s. But then during the day, it's been warm. But I turn the heat off at night, so my house drops way down. And then I get up in the morning, it's freezing, so I turn the heat on. But I walked outside today and I'm like, dang, it's warm outside. And I got long sleeves and a sweater and I'm like freezing in the house. I should have just opened the window. Let me see. Hey, Katie. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Mel. Hey, Tony. Hey, Carol. Hey, Annie. Hey, Reva. Hey, Marva. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Joan. Hey, Karen. Hey, Judy. All right. Oh, hey, Beth. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Karen. I think I got most everybody. I'm seeing a lot of duplicates. Hey, Sue. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Paula. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lou. Hey, Enika. All right, I think I got almost everybody. Now everybody's flying by. All right. Hey, Dolores. Hey, Ginger Snap. Hey, Jody. All right, I think I got to stop because I'm saying hello to everybody. All right, so these were, if you just came on, these were Michelle's cards for the birthday card contest. And so I tried to copy hers. I actually like hers better, but I put a lot of sparkle on mine, but not nearly as much as she has. So, and I think hers is more gold sparkle and mine is more of the clear. So I did shimmer spray and I did Wink of Stella on mine, and also I used a smaller circle because I wanted to be able to cut it in here with you guys, and I only have my mini one in here. So I had to get it 3 inches or smaller, and hers is the, oh, what's this called? Stylish Shapes one. And this is like 3 1/4 or 3 1/2, maybe 3 1/4, 3 1/2. Mine's like exactly 3, maybe slight under 3 inches. So it's a little bit smaller. So that's what we're making today. And before we get started, I got lots of cards to show you, and I also got a couple other things to show you. So if you guys haven't seen some of the new stuff that was just like came alive on the Stampin' Up website. Why am I drawing a blank on a word here? This is the Perpetual birthday calendar. So you get this calendar. It's a kit, and it's $25. I actually got mine as a half price item, so it was only $12.50. So this is the front of it, and then what you do is you decorate it. So you've got 12 pages in here. So each page has got its own thing. You get the stickers, which are in all different languages. You get English, and then I don't know what the other ones are. Looks like, I don't know. I'm not sure which language those are, but I know it's American. I mean, English. And then something else. And then you also get the stamp set with the words if you'd rather stamp it. And then you get a whole ton of other stuff. So you get an ink pad, and you get a block. You get some little things for the words. You get some stickers. Well, not stickers, but cut out die cuts. And then you get some more little things for the words, and some more die cuts, and some more die cuts. And so they've got pictures in here of how you can put it together. So this is all the die cuts you get, and the words and everything. And this is just examples of how you put it together. So you can put, you know, the month on there, and then the leaves and stuff that you die cut. So, and then if you don't know what a perpetual calendar is, it's where you write the dates of all your friends' birthdays and anniversaries and all that kind of stuff. So then you remember to send them cards. So I just thought that was cute. And that'd be a great little class to do if you're a demonstrator, or a little gift for your friends or relatives for Christmas. And then this is a new pack of paper that we have that's actually an old pack of paper that they brought back and changed the colors. So I can't remember what color. I think it was black and white. Yeah, it was black and white. So it used to be black and white. Now they brought it back, and it is, I think that's Night of Navy. Let me see. Night of Navy, Old Olive, and Lost Lagoon. So that's Night of Navy, and you get that one and that one. And then you get Lost Lagoon in those 2 patterns. Then you get Old Olive in those patterns. So I thought it was really, really pretty. Much better in person than it is on the computer screen. So that is called Serene Love, and it's in the online store. So if you're interested in that, that's what it is. And then I've got a ton of cards, Happy Mail, to show you guys. So this first one is from Debbie Markunis, and she sent me a Christmas card. That's absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Isn't that pretty? So it's a fun fold card. Love that. Then I got one from Tony. So Tony sent me this one. Whoops. And that's how it opens. Another fun fold. Love it. Then I got, oh, this is a super gorgeous one. This one's from Robin Steyer. And I love this sled. And then you open it up. It's got that on the inside. But so pretty. Love, love, love that. And then I got this one. This is from Sue Deppis. This was a thank you card. She sent me a Christmas card and a thank you card. And so that's the thank you card. And then this is the Christmas card. So that's cute. It's like the negative of that side. Cute. And she sent me some stamps. Thank you so much. I love getting stamps. So thank you for that. I can always use those. And then this one is from Leslie Knox. So this one, that's the front with the polar bear and the aspen tree dies. Cute. Love that. This one is from Sharon Rowland. She's got my favorite paper on here. Love that. Love it. Love it. Gorgeous card. You guys are great stampers. You must have had a good teacher. This is from Susan Fralier. And she sent me a calendar, which I thought was so cute. Love it. And it stands up. So it's like a stand-up kind. So you can set it on your desk. Love it. Love that paper. And then a Christmas card. Love this too. So there you go. And I love how she stamped the words on there. I think that's so pretty. Love it. All right. Next one is Karen Sheffer. Hope I'm saying these names right. And this I love. This is from the, oh, what is that name of that set? Loveliest Trees or something like that. Where you got all the dies. I didn't even think about doing it like that, but that's really pretty. Love it. Love, love, love. All right, we've got a few more. This one is from Marie Curl. And this is gorgeous. And she said she copied it out of the catalog, I think. Let me see. Yeah, cases out of the mini catalog. Love it. I think she used, what do you call that stuff? The paste. Can't remember what it's called now. I swear I'm getting Alzheimer's. It only happens when I'm doing videos, though, because I'm nervous. Gosh, what is that stuff called? You know, that pasty stuff that you put on and it gives a texture. I don't know if you can see that. Love it. And then I guess she sponged it. It's so pretty. I think it's sponged in pecan pie. Love it, love it, love it. Shimmer white paste. Okay, that's what it is. Shimmer white paste. I thought it was called something else, though. Isn't there another one that comes in like a... There's a regular and then there's a shimmer one. Okay, this one is from Carol Helms. Love this. And I saw one just almost like this the other day, and I was like, oh, I need to make that card. Because it's embossed resist and then stamped on there, and I loved it. And I love this one. That's so pretty. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I just realized this is for my mother. Uh-oh. And I opened it, darn it. Okay, I'll have to give that to my mom. That's a really pretty card, though. I love that one. Okay. All right, this one. Uh-oh, it's stuck. Hold on. All right, this one's from Tracy O'Connell. Oh, this is so cute. Look with the sled, and it's in pink. Love it. Love it, love it. Pink is my favorite color. Love that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. You guys outdid yourself. These cards, they're so pretty. All right, this one, I got a whole ton of stuff in here. This is from Lori Herschelroth, and she sent me a pen and some Post-its and some stamps, all the stuff I can use all the time, all that goody stuff. And then what else have we got? We have, oh, she sent me a little verse from the Bible. And a note, and then the directions for this card, because this is a Really cool card. So let me open it for you. And look how beautiful. I just love how she did these trees, because that's like a circle, and then I think you just fold it or something. I did that a long, long time ago, but I'll have to go back and look and see how to do it. I want to say it's a circle, and you might have to cut it in half and then fold it up, but I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look. But she sent me the directions, so hopefully, I don't know if that's just the directions for how to do the fold or those little trees, but I love those little trees. So thank you, Lori, for all that goody stuff. And then this is from Carol. Oh, this is Carol's card for me. You know, sometimes I get 2 cards from the same person, and I'm thinking you just sent me 2 cards, but then I forget. Most of them, 99% of the time, I've given my mother the ones that are all for her. But occasionally I'll open one up and then realize it's for her. But this one is beautiful. Love it. Love it. And then 2 more. Almost done. This is from Deb Chebitar. And she did this cute card with the sun ray. What is that called? I think it's like the starburst technique or something like that. Love it. And last one. This is from Cindy Iris Smith. And this is not a Christmas card, but just a nice card. That's so cute. And a note inside. So thank you for that. So that is it. That's all my cards for today. So there we go. Woo, that was a lot of cards. Texture paste. Embossing paste. That's what I'm trying to think. Embossing paste. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Why couldn't I think of that word? Holy cow. Beautiful cards. Yes, they are. All fun cards. All right. And then don't forget, this is the card kit. You still have time to get this card kit. And also don't forget, it's free shipping today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's last day. So a lot of you guys have taken advantage of the free shipping special. So tomorrow is the last day of free shipping on orders of $75 or more. So, and if you order $50 or more, you get the card kit. But make sure you use that host code if you want to get the card kit. And then if it's over 100, you'll also get the gems. So, okay. Oh, here's that thing. That's the paper I just showed you. Isn't it prettier in person than it is on that? My color on my printer doesn't look as good as it does in real life. Okay, so I did not really prepare anything for today. So we're going to do it all together because after I ruined all these pieces ahead of time, I said, well, we're just going to cut while we're doing the video. So, all right, so I picked out 3 pieces. This is all from Thoughtful Journey. This one here is actually from Meandering Meadow. So that is retiring, and I had picked up that pack and picked this piece out. And then after I did it, I was like, oh, that's retiring. So then I went and got the Thoughtful Journey paper. So I figured if you didn't have Meandering Meadow, you can get the other one. And then here's my gold that I use. This is actually, I think, brushed gold for my background. And then here's some of that Thoughtful Journey paper. It's really, really pretty. So this is actually like a pack and a half put together. But it's beautiful paper. So get yourself some of that if you don't have any yet. All right, so I'm starting with 6x6, but what we need to do is cut it down to 3x3. So I'm going to get my paper cutter out. And you could just cut it into quarters, but with this paper, if you cut it into quarters like this, that's going to really screw it up. So what we're going to do, I want to look at what's in the circle. So I think it would look good with like right here. So what I'm going to do is cut it in half at 3 inches. So let's go over to 3 and cut it in half. We'll save that for later. And then I want to get it like about right there. So I'm going to cut off maybe, I don't know. We'll cut it at 4 and see. So that'll be perfect right there. So I'm going to cut 1 inch off the top. So you can just draw a line, a pencil line, if you're doing it at home. All right, so there's my 3 by 3 for that one. And then we're going to go back and cut those into strips in just a second. So for this one, it doesn't really matter which side you pick, but you could either do down here with all of this part, or you can do it up higher. I think I'm going to just cut it in half first, and then we'll just decide how high we want to go. And you could also pick the pinker side. I don't know. Which one do I like better? I think actually I'm going to do the pinkier. No, actually, I'm going to do the gold with this one. So I think I'm going to do, well, this is the same one I did here. So that's that one right there. I think I'll do the other side since I already did this one. All right, so if we do like right in this general vicinity, I kind of need to cut about 1.5 inches off the top and the bottom. So let's go to 4.5 and then 3. All right, so there's my square for that one. And then for this one, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna cut it in half first. If you wanted to be really wasteful, you could do like right in the center. And then do we want to get that? Would we rather get those things there, or we could get a tree? I think I'm going to do this one and get this, get that right there. All right, so that means we need to cut about maybe 1 inch, a little less than 1 inch off the bottom. So we'll do like 3/4 of an inch. And then turn it around here and do, let's see, yeah, that's good, 3 inches. All right, so there's my 3 cards we're gonna do. So now what we need to do is, this is 3 by 3 inches here. So we've got our 3 by 3 pieces. Was difficult getting on the chat, Sharon says. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't waste any pretty scenic. Well, you could always take these little scraps and do something with them, you know? When you got these little pieces, you could actually do something like, you know, you got this little tree here. You could cut that up and then put like another tree, cut that out, and then another tree, cut it out, and then put that all like in little squares on there. All right, so now we want to cut this in strips, and I'm using 3/4 inch strips. So we're going to cut 3/4 of an inch and then do 3/4 of an inch. So I'm just kind of going on the left side here. And then 3/4 of an inch there. All right, so there's our 4 strips for one. Then we're going to do this one, same thing. So we're going to do 3/4 of an inch. And then go down to 1.5. This is easier on my chopping one than it is here because my fingers get in the way. And then just cut that in half at 3/4. Yeah, this is much easier on my chopping one. Okay, so there's our 4 strips for that one. And I got to keep them all separate. All right, and then this one, same thing. 3/4 of an inch. And the last one is always the hardest one, splitting that one in half without moving your paper. Okay, so there we go. So that's all of our cutting. So now we've got our 3 piles of strips. So then what we're going to do is take our, all right, so that's the first thing you do, 3x3 designer series paper, and you're cutting it into 3/4 of an inch strips. Then we've got our gold or pink shimmer, 3x3. So we can kind of decide which one we like better. So put these back down in the right order. Is that the right order? Yep. Okay. So would we rather have pink behind it or gold? And I think for this one, actually the gold looks better. What do you guys think? Pink or gold for that one? Let me get this one ready. This one, I think the pink one might go better. Yeah, I think I like the pink one for that one. And oh no, I think I like the pink one for that one too. So let's do gold for this one and pink for these two. All right, so there we go. So 3x3 gold or pink shimmer or whatever color you have handy. All right, so then what you're gonna do, make sure you keep these like in order. And I like to start at the top. And I know since this is 3x3, this is 3x3, you're gonna be hanging over the edge a little bit at the top. So I'm gonna put my glue actually like right here. If I can get it to come out. So I know that's gonna hang off the top a little bit. And it's gonna be even with both sides. And when it's this shimmery paper, like slippery, it does take a minute to dry. So just leave it like that. And then we're going to put the next piece on. Now, if you're using acetate, you can see through it. These you can't see through. All right, leave about 1/8 of an inch gap there between each strip. So you can see the gold behind it. And then again, this is going to be off the edge a little bit. So I'm going to put this towards the bottom. That way I don't get glue on my work area. Okay, and then we're just going to set that aside to dry for a minute and do the other ones. So, pink, pink, pink. Everybody says pink. Oh, well, too late. I only brought 2 pieces of pink, so we're going to save the pink for this one, then that one. So that one gets the gold. All right, so same thing. We're going to start at the top. Try to leave those in order. And just put that glue right at the top. And then that'll be like 2/3 of the way on our paper and about 1/3 off. And if you line it up with the edge, then it's pretty good. And then we're going to cut these all at the same time. And that's a little bit crooked. Okay, there we go. Love that pink showing through. Now, if you do the acetate and you can figure out how to cut it, that was my problem. I don't know why, because I made this card before with acetate, but I did the acetate separate from the cardstock like this. I cut the circle out first, and then I glued the paper, and then I just hand cut the cardstock around the circle. But that acetate is hard to cut. All right, so there's that one. And then this one, we're going to start at the top. Oops, again. Now, if you have your silicone pad, or mat, You can just put the glue on this, and if it sticks to it, it doesn't matter. But I don't want to get glue on everything, so that's why I did it that way. All right, just make sure you try to get those straight. I got a funny joke tonight. Well, I try to have a funny joke every night, but every time I do a video. That doesn't look like it matches, does it? But it does. Okay, so now, oops, I just made it go crooked. All right, so now we've got our 3 pieces done. So we're going to get our cutting machine out. So I've got my little mini one. So let me scoot this out of the way for a minute. And so can you guys see this one? All right, so we've got our bottom one, which is the little base, and then the next one, which is the cutting one. And we're going to get our circle and put it on here with some tape, some Post-it tape, and just kind of make sure that the whole thing is in the picture. I mean the circle. All right, and then let's turn this way and put it through. Okay. I'm just going to run it back through just to make sure we got it. Okay. Yeah, so that comes out nice. All right, so there's our first one. And then if you want to save that, you can, but I'm not going to save it. All right, next one. Let's do that down here. I want to make sure I get that top flower. All right. Okay, there's number 2. And last one. And you can kind of decide you want it more of the top or more of the bottom. I think I'm just going to put it right there. Oops. There we go. All right. Last time. Oh, okay. Oh, that was an effort. Got a good workout. Okay, and then flip that over. You always got to flip your things back and forth after you use them a couple times. So that just folds right back up for you. And we're done. All right, let's move this back over. Get all my paper off of here. Whoops. Uh-oh, it's coming off a little bit. Let me see. Oops. All right. Might need to put some more glue on that. We do. That didn't stick very good. Oops. Okay. Let's let that dry for a second. All right, so we've got all of our circles cut out, and they look so beautiful. All right, so now here's what we've got left. We've got our 5.5 by 8.5 white, And then I think I'm going to use, I've got 2 Petunia Pop and 1 Fresh Freesia. So we'll do the Petunia Pop with the pink ones. And then I've also got some butterflies we're going to put on, and we've got to sponge those with our blending brush. So I'm just going to pick some of our butterflies. These are the ones that come in a pack. I haven't used these in a while, and I have a whole bunch of them left. The paper butterfly accents. They come, you get 8 sheets of 5 butterflies. These are the smaller ones. So I'll take a few of these. And then let's sponge those real quick before we put these together. So these are all going to get sponged with Petunia Pop, because the other color doesn't show up. I had Fresh Freesia on one of them and it doesn't hardly show up, so this one does better. And you can kind of swipe it, but if you do, just be really careful because you don't want to rip this. Or you can just tap it like that. That gives it some pretty color. Just make sure you don't break his little antenna or rip it. Oops. And you don't have to do the whole thing if you want to leave a little bit of just like white edge on there. I love the pattern it leaves like in the background. Okay, so there's our butterflies. So cute. All right, we got to do our words too. Oh, I forgot about that. Wait a minute. I actually have my little word pieces in here somewhere. Here we go. I forgot all about them. All right, so these are actually just 1/2-inch strips, and they're 2 3/4 long. And I've got my words. Normally I trim my stamps down, but I just, I hadn't used this word yet, and I was like, oh, I don't have time to trim it. So I hope I don't get the edge on here. We'll just be very careful. There we go. And then just tap, tap, tap. And one more. All right. So there we go. And then also we are going to cut those at a diagonal. And have it just like that. And you can use whatever words you want. I just picked this out of the, oh, I didn't even tell you what stamp set we're using. It's Thoughtful Wishes. So I just picked that out of here. And we're going to be using this for the inside of our card. So this actually goes with that paper. And then I used Distress Tile embossing folder, in case you guys want to make it yourself. Oh, Jalen tried the baby wipe technique the other day for the first time with the trees. Only used Berry Burst instead of Moody Mauve. Did 40 trees. Wow. And several whole A2 forests. That's a lot of stamping. Holy cow. That is good. You must have had some good baby wipes. All right. A few people said on my comments that I should have used a, whatchamacallit, the paper piercing pad underneath. But see, I use a whole pad of paper right here. So this is a whole pad of paper. So that's kind of like the pad almost, but the pad would probably be a little more squishier than this. But this is actually a whole pad of paper, so it is kind of like squishy. All right, for the inside of my cards, I'm going to be stamping this flower. So we're just going to ink. This is a very juicy pad. So we're going to stamp that 3 times. I always love to do the dark, medium, and light stamping. Just to kind of give it some pretty colors. You get all different colors in there. All right, so there's the inside. Oh, and you know what else we want to do is we want to dip our words. So let's do that. And I also noticed something that Michelle did on her cards that I forgot to do, and that was sponge the edge of my cardstock. So I'm going to do that too. This is a juicy pad. All right, so there's all those. All right, so I am going to just sponge around the edges of this a little bit. That just gives it a little bit more color. I'm going to do it on here too. So funny, I look at the screen and my hand looks like it's the bionic hand going a mile a minute. I know, Karen, I feel so bad too. I have like 8 cards for Canadians that have 1 cards, and they're just sitting on my kitchen counter waiting because I don't want to mail them because the mail strike's going on. And I'm afraid if I mail it now, it's just going to be sitting in a pile somewhere and might get lost or ruined. So I'm holding off until the strike is over. But I sure hope you guys get that strike over soon, because this is really the worst time of year to have a strike for the Postal Service when it's Christmas and you need to mail all your Christmas stuff. That is just crazy. All right, so now we can put everything together. So we're going to put, let me read some comments real quick. Yeah, I know. It's just awful. You can't send Christmas cards. And what do you do? I guess you got to ship. Do you guys have UPS? Yeah, I guess you have UPS and FedEx and all that up there. You could send like packages if you, Hey, Twyla. You have been waiting all day. Gorgeous butterflies and cards. Which pink are the butterflies? The butterflies I sponged in Petunia Pop. Just very lightly in Petunia Pop. Oh, Jalen said she did some just in Peacock. Love that. See, I like the baby wipe technique because you can mix different colors together that you would never think of mixing. And okay, what did I miss here? Something about something's not in a current catalog. What are you looking for? Because if you're looking for, let me see, I don't know what you're looking for. Oh, the pink foil. Jody, that was from Michelle Moore, and I'm not sure where she got that. Probably like Amazon or a scrapbook store or something. I don't know, but we did have some almost exactly the same as that, either last year or the year before. And it was, I think it was called Rose Gold. I want to say it was called Rose Gold Foil Pack, if I'm not mistaken. And it had like 3 different shades of kind of goldish, pinkish stuff. Twyla, thank you so much. You are so sweet. You just made my day, girl. Twyla gave me a tip. The pink, I know the pink looks so good. Yes, my tooties, you are on my live. Woohoo. Who is that, my tooties? That's a funny name. Let me see. Lori says, I don't know how you get things so straight. I never even have an accident. Wait a minute. I never even have an, oh, you never have an accident and get things straight. I don't know. I just kind of look at it and put it on straight. But you know what I do? I'll show you what I do. This is how you get stuff straight. You look at the top, and that's where I go first. And then I go down the side. And I'm like, okay, if you have the green glue, it does help because you have that extra like 10 seconds to get it straight. All right. And you know what I saw somebody do the other day that I thought was a great idea? They took a brayer after they put this down, instead of like kind of rubbing they took the brayer and went over it. Because you know, this textured cardstock, when it's embossed, takes a minute to stick. All right, so now we have to decide which one's going on which. I know this one's going to go on this one because that looks good. So now we just have to decide. I think that looks good. The lighter with the lighter. I don't know. Yeah, I think the lighter with the lighter. All right, then we can put dimensionals on the back of this. I got glue on my finger, so it's sticking. I don't know where my dimensionals are. Where did they go? Dimensionals. Hello. There they are. All right, so you don't have to worry about this. If it was acetate, you'd have to make sure you didn't get it on the clear part, but since this is solid, it doesn't really matter. So you can put them anywhere. But I'm telling you what, after trying to cut that acetate, I'm like, that was a pain in the butt. I never, oh, that's funny. I did the paper is shorter than the, my actual paper you can see over the edge. All right, and then, oh, words. We need to do the words on dimensionals too. I sure am ready for some new shows to start. I saw like, I think Virgin River is starting next month. And I don't know if my other shows on there are ever coming back. The, oh, what's Sweet Magnolias. I love that show. Never hear anything about it. All right, so let's peel all these off. There's a bunch of shows that are already taking like breaks for Christmas, and they're not coming back till January. I hate how they do TV now, because I remember when I was growing up, a TV show would go the whole entire year. Like you would have a ton of episodes and you'd have little breaks now and then, you know, like for the holidays or whatever, but basically the show would go all year. But nowadays they do like 8 or 10 episodes, and that's the whole season. And then you have like 6 months off, and then they bring something back for another like 8 or 10 episodes, and you're thinking, what? Like that one I love, Bridgerton. I think that it's like 8 episodes, and then it just takes a break for a year. You're like, how do these people make a living if they only do like a few episodes? I don't get it. Must be nice to hardly ever have to work and make a ton of money. Because it's so funny when you watch the old shows, there's like a ton of episodes, and they used to work like the whole year. But you kind of forget everything that happens after they take a break for 6 months. You're like, oh, I don't remember what happened in the last season. I have to go back and rewatch it. I think they do that on purpose. All right, so we're going to stick the butterflies on with glue dots. I need to get my comments back. Oh, hold on. Let me go down here. Yeah, Inika, I did try to cut the acetate with the DSP and it wouldn't go through. Oh, I thought Virgin River was starting January 19th. I thought I just saw the commercial and it said January. Well, that'd be good if it started December. That's like next week. All right, so let's see, we'll put this one right here. And you got to kind of roll these up a little bit. Let's take it, if you use your little, take your pick tool. Actually, my fingernail's working better. That kind of just ripped it off. I cut my finger yesterday and I had a Band-Aid on for a while, and then I thought, okay, it's good, I'll take the Band-Aid off. And then I don't know where to put that. It's kind of going the wrong way. Huh. Let's see. I should have had another one going this way. Well, we'll just put it like right there. So I took my Band-Aid off last night before I went to bed, and then I woke up in the middle of the night, had to go to the bathroom, and I hit it like I had the lights off because, you know, if I get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I just don't turn the light on. I just go in the dark because you can kind of see just enough, you know, to go without turning the lights on. And I hit that finger right where I cut it, and I was like, and oh my God, it hurt so bad. And then I had to turn the lights on. I had to go get another Band-Aid. I had to wash it off. This is like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, dang it. Okay. There we go. All right, now we got to put gems on here. And I've got these. I forget what they're called, but they're really pretty. And they're all different colors. So put that butterfly in the upper right. This one, I think it's too high if I put it up there though. I think if I did it, I don't know if I could do it now because it's stuck. It's stuck. It's just gonna have to stay there. All right, so let's use on the gold one, we're gonna use some gold. So we'll stick like one there, a little one on the butterfly, and then another little one. Like, where could we put it? I want to put like 3 in a row. Let's put it right there. Well, that's kind of in a row too. Oh well. All right, this one we can actually use, well, I guess, I wonder if that color would look okay. Yeah, that looks kind of good like that. And then we'll do a gold one. Another blue one. All right, and this one, let's do a pink one. And kind of greenish one. Kind of like that greenish one. Let's do 2 little greenish ones there. And let's do a big one. Let's do one right there. All right, so now here we go. We have to get some shimmer going. And we need lots of shimmer. So I'm going to spray, and then we're going to do some spanking of Stella. Stella needs a spanking. All right, so first we're going to spray. And then we're going to spank Stella. All right, so this is our wink of Stella. You need something to hit her. Hit her. Spank her hard. Okay. I'm getting it on my finger. It's getting on here. It's getting everywhere except my card. Can you see it? It's going everywhere. I think it's on my shirt now. It's so funny. It's getting all over here. All on my take your pick tool. That is so funny. I don't know why it's getting all over the side of this instead of on my paper. It's flinging the wrong way. Oh, we already did that one. All right, one more. That's just funny. It's all sparkly now. Let me see if I can do it on my finger. Good grief, it's all down here. Hold on, let me see if I turn it over and get it on there. There we go. All right, so now we have splatter everywhere. So there's our 3 cards. What do you guys think? And here's another one. Oh, I forgot my bow. Oh my goodness gracious. How did I forget the bow? I'll get that. Hold on. I already tied them too. I did 2 of them. Let me see. Here's 1, 2. I gotta do 1 more. Wait a minute. Can't believe I forgot my bow. This is the gold thread that's, is it in the online? I think it's in the online. I can't remember. We've got so many places to find stuff now. But I pretty much just go online now and type in what I think it's called and put it in there because I can't find anything anymore. All right, we got to roll this up again. Stick that on. I know you guys were going to tell me I forgot the bow, right? All right, there's 1. I've got gold splatter all over my fingers. Can you guys see it? We'll do this one over here. Maybe trim that one a little bit. Okay, last one. That's kind of a wonky looking bow. Do you guys remember a couple years ago the wonky donkey video that was going around? And it was this Irish lady, and she was reading the book The Wonky Donkey to her grandbaby, and she was laughing so hard. It was the funniest video I've ever seen. If you haven't ever seen it, look up The Wonky Donkey and this Irish grandma rereading the book. So I bought the book, and I took it to my sister's house for Christmas and got my nephew to read it. And I mean, we have been having a few glasses of wine too, but we laughed so hard. It was the cutest. It's the cutest book. And then if you get somebody really funny to read it, it's even funnier. All right, so here are all these are the Thoughtful Journey ones, and then here's the Meandering Meadow one. We'll just put that one there for the heck of it. All right, so now we're done. So what do you guys think of all those cards? I kind of need to take that one out. It's not matchy-matchy. All right, so there we go. Got all these little dimensionals now. I need to make some more I keep saying that I need to make some more with my tape, and I keep forgetting. All right, there we go. Yes, I am sparkling. I have it all over myself. That was hysterical. Vicky says, I love the wonky donkey. Yes. Oh, I've never seen a video where they sing it. What? Enika, you don't like pink? Yes. I will ask her where she bought that pink paper. Okay, you guys ready for a joke? Hold on one second. Let me find it. I gotta pull it up. All right. So this joke is from Barbara. I can't remember which Barbara sent it, but I think it was, I don't remember. Okay, so this is so funny. I posted this on my Facebook page a couple years ago, and then she just sent it to me the other day, and I thought it was funny. I'm now proud to announce that I am taking on a brave new venture and selling adult toys in order to do my part to support my, well, it says family, but it's just myself. I hope no one is embarrassed to ask for them. I have all kinds, sizes, and styles according to your needs, since I have had a need to try out so many this year. Discretion is guaranteed. Ask for yours anytime. I have everything listed below if needed. Wheelchair, knee scooter, walking boots, plantar fasciitis braces, blood circulating machine thing, crutches, shower chair, ice packs, etc., etc. What was your dirty mind thinking? I thought that was cute. All right, so it is time to give away some cards. And all the cards were taken last time, so I forgot to grab some. Hold on one second. Let me grab some cards in my pile. Okay. Let me see. I got a Christmas card. Christmas card. Christmas card. Okay. Let me see. Is that 5? Yep. Okay. We got 5 cards to give away. Love these cards tonight. Aren't they gorgeous? All right. So all the cards were picked last time. And actually, the funny thing is I had 2 people with the same name message me that they won. And I was like, wait a minute. I already had somebody claim that card. So I had 2 people with the same name. So one person has to get an extra card. All right. So here we go. Oh, Mel, you went and ate dinner? You skipped my video to go eat dinner? What? Thank you, Allison. Jalen says, I know somebody in England that sold adult toys at parties and was able to buy a row house. What? I went to one of those adult toy parties one time back in the day when they were a big thing. Back in, like, I think it was the 90s, maybe. 90s or 2000, early 2000s. All right, Judy French, you get this card. And Georgia Moyes, you get that one. And Sharon Day, I think, is she on here? Yeah, those fun, they were called fun parties. And they had all sorts. Oh, look, Barbara won one. I think that's who sent me the joke, Barbara. I don't know how you say the last name. And then Nedra Dover. Is Nedra on here tonight? I didn't see her. All right, those are the winners for tonight. So, congratulations to all the winners. Make sure you send me your address to stampgirl2@cox.net. And also, if you want to do the card contest, it's getting kind of late, but you can still get your card here probably in time. You still have 2 weeks to get it here. Yeah, I saw Bill. He was on in the beginning. But I haven't seen Nedra, so I don't know. I haven't seen her on here, but I did see Bill at the very beginning, so he was on here. And this is the address for the card contest if you want to send a Christmas card to be entered to win a prize. Just try to use Stampin' Up! Products that are current. And that's the only rule. I started watching while I was at PT, had 10-minute heat pack. Oh, there you go. All right. Yeah, Brenda. You're the one. There was 2 Brenda Crawfords. So yours is, well, I don't know. I guess you're the one from Canada. But one was Canada and one was US. And so the second one emailed me and I was like, I already sent the first one to Canada. That was funny. But so we had 2 of the same name person. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me tonight. We did it in just over an hour. And I'll be back on Saturday. I know, Jalen, that's a bummer. I'll be back Saturday morning unless I come up with something exciting this week that I can show you before then. But let's plan on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time for our next pajama party stamping adventure. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it'll be something good. So take care, everybody, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Oh, Brenda, you're the one in North Dakota. Okay, so the other Brenda is in Canada. That's so funny that there's 2 Brendas. That's funny. That's the first time that's ever happened. So, all right, you guys, I will see you on Saturday. Have a great week. Bye-bye.